Good morning. Karen here, bright and early, 6 minutes past 8. Yes, I thought I would jump on early today because I've got a lot to do. So today I want to talk to you about how we manage things when business has been tough this year. It's not been an easy year, and I think what we all tend to do is we go into that fight or flight mode, don't we? We think, what the heck's going on? What am I going to do? How can I change things? Because as I often say to my lovely clients, is the definition of crazy or madness is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results, because we want to get different results. So quick slurp of coffee. And let's crack on with today's Monday musings. And it got me thinking about this because I've actually just released tickets for my Planning for Social Media Success in 2026 workshop, oddly enough, which takes place in January. Didn't think you'd be interested in it in December. But actually, I've had a bit of a funny month. I had 2 weeks off, then I came back and then I was unwell, and knocks you for six a bit, doesn't it? And takes a while, I think, to get back on track. And now I seem to have done something to my arm. I think I might have a trapped nerve. It's just, I can't lift my arm up. It's really weird. Anyway, but as I say to my lovely ladies and gentlemen that I work with, go back to the plan. Go back to the fundamentals. It's a bit like if you're watching Bake Off at the minute and you know if something's gone wrong, you've probably got it wrong at the very start, as in your ingredients. And that's exactly what I'm going to urge you to do. Is so if you're struggling, and I'm actually going to do some reflection this morning on my business, where I want to be by the end of this year and the first couple of months of next year, and put a plan in place. I'm also meeting with my lovely business coach, Vicky Stanton, to keep me accountable. But most importantly, be really clear on where you want to go. Who do you want to work with? And why would they want to work with you? And this is fundamental. It's just the same as a week past Friday, I was going to beautiful Micklefield Hall for the Athena 20th anniversary celebration. I knew roughly where I was going, but I had it plugged into Waze, didn't I? Because I knew I had to get, and it took me right to the very door. Waze is brilliant, isn't it? But what we need to make sure we're doing actually is having, excuse me, I'm still a bit sniffly, having that same focus, that laser focus when you're going somewhere new. You're focused on getting there on time. You're planning what you need to take with you, all of those things. Like tomorrow, I'm actually doing an hour's onboarding for a LinkedIn session that I'm delivering for Leicester City Council. And I'm actually having to do it at a pub, find a quiet corner at a pub. And that's because I've been invited to be a substitute for a networking group I'm part of. So I'm going to go early, set myself up, packing my bag up tonight, and we should be doing exactly the same thing for our businesses. Because if we aren't taking that step back and thinking, where do I want to be in 3, 6, 12 months' time and beyond? But I think at the moment, the world's shifting so fast, the business world, that I think we have to plan maybe short to medium term is what I would suggest. So with your social media, from that point of view, my advice to you today is have a look at your profile, check your featured section, check your pinned posts, take a look at your content plan. Is your content plan something that you've had in place for 6, 12 months? Does it need a refresh? Has your audience changed? Is your banner even up to date? And then start looking at some outreach. And what I mean by that is getting in touch and connecting with people. So there was a guy, I was looking at his LinkedIn profile the other day. Somebody in my network was wanting to connect with architects. I thought, actually, I've worked with a couple of architects. I'm going to send them just a cheeky connection request. And I just sent it off to him and said, I saw you've been looking at my profile. I've actually worked with a few architects. It'd be great to connect and learn more what you do. And actually, you're in my town just up the road from where I live. So it'd be even nicer to get to know you. And that's, taking some time to do that. If you spend half an hour a week doing a little bit of business development, you can grow. Baby steps. Don't try and run before you can walk, but always go back to that plan. So that's my pearls of wisdom for this week, and I will see you next Monday. Take care. See you later.